Welcome back once again to the another important tutorial about Jetpack Compose. So in this tutorial we're going to cover about a concept in Jetpack Compose called layout groups. Okay, so who is this course for? Okay, this course is actually for Jetpack Compose Android developers, okay, who wants to learn about the modern Android UI development. Okay, so what are the concepts that we're going to cover in this course is we're going to cover the concepts like Jetpack Compose layouts, linear layouts, row, column, box, scaffold, surfaces, and many more in the upcoming lectures. But in this tutorial, I'm gonna make it short and just cover only these concepts. Okay, as I have listed before. So obviously you need to the basic prerequisite of this course is like you obviously need to know the fundamentals of Android development guidelines. Okay, so just if you don't know the guidelines, please follow my other future tutorials that I'm gonna cover. Okay, so about Android developer guidelines. Okay, and okay, without wasting any time, let's move on to understanding our let's understanding and mastering the layout. Okay, so the essential layouts in Jetpack Compose. Okay, so welcome back once again. So I want to welcome you again to this course. And if you have never ever subscribed me, and you are new to this channel, then please do subscribe me and get me almost 1000 subscribers. And just a simple bit of help can help me move further. Okay guys, so welcome back once again to the Jetpack Compose, and we're gonna explore the wonders of Compose functions, the building blocks of our UI. So let's dive deeper now and arrange these elements to create a beautiful and functional layout. So let's get started and let's master the essential layouts composable in Jetpack Compose. Okay, so what is linear layouts? Keeping it simple, so you can imagine your UI elements in a straight line, either horizontally or vertically. So that's the power of linear layouts. So if you can just check this inline function called layout, which is it's a main core component of layout, so it can be measured and position 0 or more layout children. So okay, so this is the layout class of provided by our Android X Compose UI layout. Okay, so it's a main core component for layout, so you can just explore it by yourself here. So what we are gonna do is like we're gonna in Compose we're gonna provide two key composables for our linear layout, that is a row and a column. Okay, so let's explore first about the row. So you can just explore more about row here. And so row layout, this row is a layout composable that places its children in a horizontal sequence. Okay, so you can just arrange the children's into a horizontal sequence. As you can see here, this in a simple example, I have just arranged like my row, the children's text button. I have the children's, like I have a text, I have a button, I have an icon, all this arranged in a horizontal sequence of elements. Okay, so from left to right. Okay, so it's always starts from left to right. Okay, so starting from here, the text, button, and the icon, text, button, and icon. So this is the important concepts. So it's just like reading a sentence from left to right. Okay, so the arrangement order is from left to right. And so there is another important concept is as I told you, another important Compose linear layout is a column, where you just arrange, you just stack its child composable vertically, one on top of the other. So it's just like this. Okay, so it's like a stacking of children, one on top of the another. So so if you want elements to line up, okay, so then you just need to use this column. Okay, composable functions. Okay, it's column layout. And here my children's being added one on the stack of another. Okay, so like you have a text, you have a button, and then you have a icon. Okay, so now the let's move further to our another uh, composable function, which is let's move over the box. So box, let me see. Okay, yeah, box. If you need more control over your elements placement, okay, so how your elements are being placed, the box composable is your perfect choice. Okay, so it will allow you to stack elements on top of each other. As you can see here in the example, your elements are being stacked on top of each other, but unlike a column, you have more freedom to position them using modifiers. Okay, so this modifiers lets you specifically specify the exact location, like for example, you can top start, or with your modifier you can just center top right, top left, all this top top and top and top left, top and as you can see here, this is the text. You want to center. Okay, I have just aligned this to top center, and this is obviously it doesn't have any modifier, so it's just all about the arrangements. Okay, so specifying the exact location using the modifiers. Okay, with 4 of each elements within the box. Okay, so this is your box. Okay, so now let's move further, exploring more elements. We have also a scaffold. Scaffold is the foundation of your app screens. Okay, so let me explore here. Okay, so this is a complete my scaffold screen, as you can see here. So you can think of scaffold as a master layout for most of your screens. Okay, so it's like master layout means like the main layout. Okay, it provide like the main home page. Okay, you can say it provides a pre-built structure that includes the essential elements like app bar. As you can see here, you have a content area, the floating action button, you have the top bar, bottom bar, and like you can also have a floating action button here, content area. So this is the content. You have a content is like a box where with my columns there, right? You can just explore. So actually what it does is it saves your time and ensures a consistent look and feel across your app's screen. Okay, so you can simply customize the content area with your own composable function. Like this content area, you can just customize it by passing your own composable functions. For the moment I'm just passing a box with my column here. Okay, so as you can see here, and yeah, that's it guys. So this is the top bar area with simple text compose, and with the navigation icon which is a default account box, account scaffold as a content description, and you also have my bottom bar with my row bottom app bar. Okay, so this is my bottom app bar. Yeah, this is all about the scaffold guys. And finally you can also have a surface screen. Let me see the preview of the surface. This surface composable is more than just a container. Okay, so it adds a layer of a material design to your UI elements. So you can customize the background color, shape, rectangle, circle, and even apply shadows or elevation to create a visually appealing and layered UI. Okay, so you can just check an example of my surface. I'm using my row, my column, here, and just, yeah, you are creating a very complex UI, here, just using it, and yeah, that's it guys. So now putting it all together, so you know that this essential layout composables, you can start combining them to create more complex and interesting layouts. Okay, imagine using a scaffold as a base, then nesting row or column within the content area to arrange your UI elements. So you can even use box for specific areas that we learned, and when you need more precise elements positioning. Okay, so with these tools at your disposal, the layout possibilities in Jetpack Compose are endless. So you can just combine and reuse all these basic building blocks for Compose UI to create more exciting UI UI elements. Okay, and so keep on practicing, experimenting with these layouts, and unleash your creativity to design intuitive and virtually appealing UI for your Android apps. And thank you guys for listening, and please do subscribe me, share this tutorial if you like it, and comment me if you have any questions. And thank you guys.